Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's see what we got for you right now. Hey, if you're like Swedish, long, reliable, quite squarish cars, then you're looking at the right video. All right, what we got for you right now, it's a 143 scale, 1978 Volvo 244. All right. What can we say about this classic Swedish car? One of them, reliable. That's the number one word that comes from me when I speak about Volvo, especially back in those days. These cars were so reliable. These cars truly were a tank on four wheels. You still see some of these cars on the road after 40 something years old. And when I say those things, that speaks volumes. When a car is still on the road for such a long time, it shows you how good were they. You know, not every brand can say. One I read once in an article in a magazine that Volvo was considered the most reliable brand in the world. I read that the average Volvo lasted over 20 years. Now maybe they cannot say the same because unfortunately Volvo, they're not made the same ways that were made 30, 40 years ago, but they still very reliable. And they still are very respected worldwide because they have a reputation they built. They're always on guard, vanguard. They're always the first ones that come out with new technology, usually, or one of the first ones, like the airbags and safety features that we always think that we may not even have in a car. Volvo already has them, or they're coming soon. So these things have always been respected of Volvo. Now, talking about this model specifically, 244. One thing I always confused about Volvos, why they put so many different numbers. 240, 242, 244. They should keep it one number and then put like example if it's the size of the engine 2.4 or 2.0 or 2.2, but all these numbers confuse me. Example, I don't think we ever had the 244 in the US. Maybe we did, but I don't remember specifically this one. I'm not sure. We had the 240, which is probably the same, but the 244 specifically in this model, I don't recall it, but most likely I'm wrong again because I get confused a lot with all these different numbers in the cars. But basically, these cars were built. Example, just so you know, these models were built from all the way down 1974 all the way down to 1993. Actually, in Malaysia, they were built until 1994, but which I didn't even know they were built in Malaysia too. Just to start from there, I thought they were only built in Sweden. I see they had in Sweden, they had in Canada, and they had in Malaysia. Actually, not only Sweden. I'm sorry, in Belgium, in Australia, I see they also had an assembly line in Italy, in Singapore, in Thailand, and in Indonesia. So I guess these cars were very wanted in Southeast Asia. We got four countries right there: Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia. And then if you cross to the other side, you got Australia. So you got the area, I guess people knew these cars were good. Engine wise, which I'm guessing is the name of the car usually, but you had gas engines starting from 1.8, 2.0, 2.1, 2.3, 2.7, and 2.8. And then you got diesel 2.0 and 2.4. A lot of engines, a lot of options. The same thing comes with transmissions. I see they got a 4-speed manual, a 4-speed manual with overdrive, a 5-speed manual, and then we got the automatics. You got a 3-speed manual and a 4-speed. I'm sorry, a 3-speed automatic. I meant to say. I'm sorry, and then a 4-speed automatic. The last two were automatics. A lot of options, a lot of styles, and then when it comes to styles, you had the station wagon and the 4-door sedan, and also 2-door sedan, which it was quite interesting because if it was quite long for being a European car. It was quite big. Usually, European cars did not that big, but it had a big trunk, a big hood, a bit of it. It was just a big car altogether. It was considered a mid-sized luxury car or executive car. Depends, I guess. It depends on the country. Depends where it comes from. Quite quite a lot of information. There's a lot more, guys, but I don't want to make this video 20 minutes. So I try to keep it to the basics. There's a lot of more information when I get to know this about this car. By the way, there's the Diecast, and it's made by Triple Nine. And let me wait until the base goes around. I think it's not a brand that I have a lot of them. I think it's a brand that makes from other brands. This is called Triple Nine. I was correct. Triple Nine Premium. But let's keep it Triple Nine because I think that's the real name. All right, guys. I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So, what do you guys think about these quite interesting looking Swedish cars? Do you like them? Did you like them before? Did you like them now? Do you know if did you find them reliable? Did you ever drive one of these? Did you ever see them on the road? Were they sold in your country? Please comment below. Let me know all those details if you can. I would love to know more about what you guys think about this car. And don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up that I truly appreciate. Thank you so much. Don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button. That will remind you when I'm adding more videos. It makes it easier for you to just know, and you don't have to check over and over again. But hey, you're more than welcome to check as many times you want. I got over 700 videos, I think, and a lot more coming up every day, every day. And thank you so much for subscribing and commenting all these beautiful comments. Believe me, I read them all. All right, everyone, stay safe more than ever, and goodbye.